Hello everyone, and thank you for visiting my poster. Today, I will briefly introduce our study as a strategic tool. How can design revitalize local brands and regional economies? This research focuses on the T22 Yingge program in Taiwan, carried out from 2019 to 2024. 1. Background. Yingge is a 200-year-old ceramic cluster and one of Taiwan's most iconic craft towns. However, since the 1980s, the industry faced major challenges: reliance on OEM production, limited technological upgrading, overseas relocation, and a growing disconnect between tourism and actual ceramic manufacturing. In other words, tourists were visiting Yingge, but were mostly buying imported products, not local ceramics. The industry became fragmented, and traditional factories lost competitiveness. The goal of T22 was not only to promote products, but to rebuild the entire ecosystem through design. 2. Methodology. This project used practice-based research and participatory design. We conducted interviews, fieldwork, co-creation workshops, and annual rolling planning with local makers. Design was not treated as decoration, it became a form of knowledge production, capacity building, and governance. We also evaluated social impact using the B4SI framework, which measures business contribution, community investment, resource leverage, and financial input. 3. 5 strategic design actions. The transformation in Yingge happened through 5 design-led interventions. Rebranding. We worked with Koga, a longtime OEM factory, to redefine its identity as tableware for the people of Taiwan. This shifted the business from anonymous production to a cultural brand. Knowledge building. The local academy provided management and design learning. Competitors became collaborators, and a shared business language emerged. Spatial transformation. Factory tour programs used minimal spatial intervention, lighting, layout, and storytelling to turn production sites into meaningful visitor experiences. Cross-sector collaboration. Local makers partnered with Michelin restaurants and retailers. This created a high barrier, custom order model, and increased visibility and profit. Platform building. Yingge Open House, Studio Day, invited the public into workshops and studios. This led to the creation of PottswareYinggooo, a collaborative governance platform that supports shared marketing and collective negotiation. 4. Impact and findings. Across 5 years, the project generated 44 cross-sector design collaborations, 44 local talents trained, over 57,000 participant visits, and 11.33 million new Taiwan dollars in public-private investment. More importantly, the industry shifted from price-driven OEM to value-driven custom ceramics, supported by cultural narrative and craftsmanship. Through learning programs and open studio events, the community gained confidence, market awareness, and new successes. Governance also changed. Instead of working alone, factories became part of a shared platform. 5. Conclusion. The T22 Yingge program shows that design can function as a strategic mechanism for local revitalization. By connecting branding, space, talent, and governance, design helped rebuild not only products, but relationships, knowledge, and long-term institutional capacity. This suggests that traditional industries do not fade because they lack culture, but because they lack mechanisms to transform. When design becomes part of governance and community infrastructure, cultural industries can remain relevant and sustainable. Thank you for your attention and for taking the time to learn about this project.